Here we go. Might be live. Let's see here. Testing, 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 testing. Hey, you. Whoa. I just spent like an hour seeing if I could get my quality on YouTube live stream to be a lot better. Yeah. There's like 1,000 settings. But I think it might have worked, which would be awesome. Well, I can't multi-stream if I use this because it's a much higher bit rate. I'm just gonna see if it works. Yeah, man, it's cool. Sound. Put that there. Put this here. Yeah, baby. Safe. Okay. Let's see. We've got the stream. Yo, what's up, John? How's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. Pop out the chat here. Should pin a chat. Testing new. Let's see. For build guide. See newest video. Or mobilytics. I need to put like links in here, I think. Let's see here. How do I do things? Your videos. Whirling slash. There we go. And grab some linkage. Send that. I have to send. It's such a weird thing you have to do. You have to send it and then pin it. And then it pins. There's got to be a way to do that without doing that. And then what is this goal thing? Add a goal. Make super chat more fun with a goal. Nope, we won't do that. That sounds terrible. Put my thing over here. Just a few more settings to fix here, and then we're going to be live and in charge. Alive and thriving. Got to get my big Shiba up. Everybody loves the Shiba, man. There we go. Okay. I think we're good here. And then, yeah, I could display chat on the stream, but I don't think that's necessary because I'm just going to stream to YouTube tonight. Let me just post in Discord that I'm live. Okay. Stream. Tonight's stream is only on YouTube. Testing out YouTube's apparently super OP high quality game streaming settings, which use all of my bandwidth. Whoa. What are those stars doing there? Those aren't supposed to be there. There we go. And we will add to everyone. Send. And remove the embed. Cool. Alright, what do I have here from Alva? Something cool. Ooh! Yummy. Nice to have those. Let me disable this. Bonk. Cool. Suggestion. Open Studio. Don't know if I want to open Studio. Nar. Probably won't do that. I do think it'd be good, though, if I could tell, like... Yeah, I guess there's no way to get those updates. That would be cool, if I could. Okay. Last bit of thing I gotta do here. Check my graphics settings here. This is incorrect. Keep that. No upscale. I'm in Vulkan. No bloom. 120 frames. Okay. So many settings, dude. Just trying to get the game to work right. Let's go do some maps. Yeah, it better be. That was a lot of work. A ton of updated settings, and also like updating on the YouTube side and on the OBS side. It was a lot. But if it's as good as it says that it could be, it'll definitely be worth it. Settings schmettings. Whoa, 195 increased rarity on this map. Let's go. Nice map to start with. Whirlwind Lance. We have a gem swap rather than a boot swap. We fire this Frostbolt, create Frost Ground. Switch back. Oh, it's Dorsh. What's up, Dorsh? Dorsh, I think YouTube is going to win out this little streaming battle here between YouTube and Kick. Because I found out today I can create custom encoders on YouTube and basically stream at whatever quality I want to, including 4K. I'm all about quality, man. That would be a deal breaker. Kick, you don't even get to pick the quality. They've been allowing me at 1080p most streams, which is solid. But yeah, being able to set it and be certain about it and have it in my control is just such a big deal, man. Ooh, playing some Pantheon tonight. That's exciting. I know. Well, we'll see. There's, you know, if I at least solve this part of it, and then we get fiber internet. Oh my god. We get fiber internet. There may be a way to do both still. Just remember that latency is worse on YouTube. Hurts chat interaction. Is it though? With these new settings, it shouldn't be. Holy cow. Is that a Visions? I can't remember what it... That's Grand Project. Okay, what does that look like? It's like a little upside down symbol there. I wonder how long the latency is actually. It's interesting. Get oh, Essence of Horror. Oh! What? That's my first one, dude. Let's go. I have never found that. As many essences as I have done this season. That is so cool. That's the 4th chaos this map. This map is freaking juicy, dude. I better not die here. We're at 256 rarity. Starting off the night big. I need a bigger whirlwind. There's the big boy. There's the big hurricane. The U. Give me the mirror, baby. Give me the mirror. Mirror of Kalandra. Oh, it's a minute slower than Twitch. Interesting. I wonder if that's because you're on your TV. Are you on your TV? Boom. Is that getting me to the middle? I don't think it is. I don't know if I can get to the middle of this breach with what I just did here. I have to come over here. Get me to the church on time. Open this one up. Oh no, that was the middle. Oh, I'm so bad. Go back, speedy build. Don't you die on me, Breach. Don't you die on me. Yes. Whirling slash. On this build. Oh my lord. Boy, did it just shine. Holy cow. That is so absurd. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I didn't know that. That's very surprising that YouTube would be so delayed like that. It's frickin' Google, man. What's going on in Pantheon tonight, Dorsch? Kill all rare monsters. There's apparently one left somewhere. Another chaos. Does this map have gold on it? I'm seeing lots of gold piles. I really hope not. But I think it might have. It still says there's 50 left. Oh, I must have missed monsters over here. Look how big this whirlwind is. Killing orcs for XP. I love it. The classic answer of an MMO. Ooh, this is a nice little nook and cranny. Done. Oh my gosh, another. You got to be kidding me, dude. Alright, which one was that? It's Grand Project again. How are there still 50 monsters left? Ooh, a snowy zone. I like that. We've been reading lots of books on the Arctic lately with the kids, so I'm a big fan of reading about snowy zones. Any snowy zone where I can spend time without actually being there, I'm a big fan of. Ever grasping ring. Ooh, that's an interesting ring, huh? It's only for allies, though. Wow, that's worth 2 div? Really? That's crazy. Is there such a thing as chaos modifiers? There is. Dude, what a cool ring. I had to hit a perfect roll, I think. There are no 30s. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll put it up for 3 div. That's really cool. Send me a screenshot. Let's see here. Whoa, very cool. Oh my god, there's so much stuff on the screen. That's awesome, though. Immersive MMOs. What's this Essence of Horror worth? Upgrades a normal item to magic or a magic item to rare with 1 guaranteed property. How does that work? How does this work? Does anybody know how this works? Well, you like get an option of properties? I don't understand that at all. It sounds super OP though. I'm gonna keep asking how does this work to everyone until we have an answer. Increase rares. XP. Hello. Quantum rarity. Yes, thank you. Ailment threshold is so common. That one's great. Ooh, another ailment threshold. Holy cow. Okay, where's that XP one? Let's make sure this is maxed out. Oh yeah, baby. Lots of good maps. I actually have to go get more distillation. Beat Kidders, I'm happy to report I have no idea how it works. Well, maybe if I find something that's like decent, like a decent pair of boots, I'll just slam them. Actually, I probably have stuff in my tab. Look at that. So this is a 3 div map right here. I keep rolling these. This is why I just always total roll my maps. I've sold like 5 of these this week. At 3 divines. It's so good. That rolled fine. It's tier 14, but that's fine. This still has the ailment threshold, which isn't exciting, but I suppose it's okay. Whew, 72 rarity. This was 5 solid maps. Ridiculous. That was a map sesh right there. Okay, and those two I'm going to dump into the 20 chaos tab. They might sell for 20. Some people don't realize that like 20 chaos is a divine, or maybe they do realize and they just don't care. All right, let me go in here and see if see if there's anything I can use this Essence of Horror on. Or I could like look up how it works, which is a little bit potato-y, but it would be nice to know. It is confusing to figure out where to watch my streams lately. I wonder if I'm getting any flack for that. None. You don't have YouTube? Trip? Is the quality of the stream very nice? That's the whole idea, is that the quality of the stream would be very nice. This doesn't say anything about what it does. I can check the PoE2 DB, because I think I'm getting PoE1 results. Dude, it doesn't say anything. Nobody knows how this works. The wiki doesn't know how this works. That's true with the eating. 2 dispels. Gosh, I'm just gonna have to save it until I find something cool. I'll find something cool tonight. I promise. Another 179 increased rarity. Let's do it. Augury again. Oh, I'm going to die in this one. It's a delirious, tight corridored augury. Throw the frost. And we're off. I think it's an ailment threshold map, so I actually can't. At least theoretically, I shouldn't be able to make... Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Boom. Big AoE. Yellow. Fluffy bunnies. Hmm. Wrapped Great Helm. I believe that's the stat stacking one. I need to be slamming those. People are paying a lot for those. Yep. Boom. Oh god. That was scary, for sure. I should have probably opened up the middle, although I think this breach just got like slightly into the middle. This breach. I call them breaches. Oh boy, that was a big lag there. Wow. This is a very juicy breach. Ah, let me in. $27? Really? How is it that low? How? Wait. Oh, is there gold on this map? I'm gonna be mad. No, there's not. 233 increased rarity. But it's reduced quant, so... Double-edged sword, eh? Look at the size of this whirlwind. It is the size of the ritual area. It is so awesome. That's funny, John. It's like YouTube must be allowing the ad block to work, right? Like that's the only way. What a conundrum for them. Come on, Wispy Wisp. Let's go not get anything. Please don't kill me, Ritual. I beg you. Got it. Glad they changed those. Surprised how happy I am about that, actually. Yep, drop nothing. Look at the size of this whirlwind! It's the whole AoE! Yes, I would think so too. Maybe the argument there is that people would truly switch to another browser. And so it's just the classic Google fiscal approach, which is market share. How do you scale the size of the spinny spin? I can show you how it happens at the start of the next map. I also made my first YouTube short today because I'm getting that question so much. I made a YouTube short. It's like 30 seconds and it shows exactly that. How to scale. I didn't call it the spinny spin. I should have. But yeah, it shows how to scale the size of the spinny spin. And it is big. This is scary. I'm not going to do that one. That little nook there, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. Maybe I'll check the ritual. If there's anything good to buy, I'll go do it. That's a solid gamer decision there. Four to melee on this spear. Yeah, I mean, you can go check it out, but I have to do it at the start of every map, so I'll be showing it again here in like 5 minutes. I actually sold a crossbow the other day for a lot. It was a highlight. Highlight of my week. Okay, if there's anything good, we are out of tribute, so I'll have to go do that scary ritual. Nope. Sinistral Exaltation is not good. Spin to win. Don't think I found anything for the Essence of Horror. I don't know what that's going to be. 99% increased chance to ignite. Bring these jewels over here. Whoa. This guy wants some maps, huh? He wants that one. That one is Fetid Navigation. Gross. Unholy. What was the other one? Unholy Frontier. Cool. I'll take 100 Exalt. I need to slam more maps. Thank you, sir. La Loca. Nothing good on these jewels. I slammed a bunch of jewels earlier today, like super slammed them. I used annuls, divines, fractures, everything. If they all sell out, it was like a 40 div session of slamming jewels, where I probably spent a decent amount as well. I probably spent like 10, 15 divs, but some of it was just to learn, and then some of it, I mean, if those pan out, it'd be pretty amazing. Okay, this guy. What's our base rolls here? They're pretty bad, but it doesn't matter, I don't think, because we're just going to hit it with corruption. Ooh, 2 socket, but it holds everything, so it's probably pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I just shove it there. Okay. Next map. And I can show Suchianu. Am I saying that right? I can show Suchianu how this works. The big boy whirly. A mire with a boss. That's going to be fun. Alright, so it's the same pre-buff. Like, you're still just pre-buffing the map. We're going to cast a Whirlwind Lance to make our opening AoE. We're going to swap on a Frostbolt to create Chilled Ground and just cast it through there. And then we're going to switch to our Whirling Slash, which is going to grow this to 3 stages. Pretty big. We're almost at the size of the screen here. Now, when I get a Frenzy Charge, we're going to Lance again right in here, and then it's going to go to the Giga Nuts AoE size. This may have been an Ailment Threshold map, so we actually may not get to do the Giga Nuts here. Ba-boom. We'll see. Wish I had a friend here to add some rarity and pick up items. You know, somebody to play with. That dude wants a tablet for a divine. He's crazy. You're crazy, bud. Try and crack this box while I'm fighting. Oh, yeah. Please don't kill me, box. Oh, God. It's trying to. Wow. I'm going to try to get the other side of this breach before it goes away. Whoa! I just lag spiked really hard again. Just fell off the side of the map. That is not the vision. Chunky! I am at like 115 rarity. I was kind of calling out my buddy who has the rarity bot. Where's the breach? Thanks, Arana. Thanks for thinking this is rich endgame content. I don't know if I'll be getting rich in this endgame content. But this is the end game, and it is getting shredded. Holy, I'm lagging so hard. Move! Ah, I couldn't move, dude! Ah, boy. Yes, Connor, it's a very large whirly. A very, very large whirly. Let's see if this guy still wants this tablet. It's probably a 7 quant tablet, I'm guessing. Yep. Yeah, 7 quant, 18 breach tablet. That could be worth 2 divines. Not totally sure. That's true. Yeah, it works very well on Ritualist for the rarity bot stuff. If you have a Deadeye, this build won't fail on Deadeye. It's very hard to tweak on Ritualist. Takes a lot of love and a lot of divines. What's up, Airsty Day? How's it going, man? Yeah, the server lags are crazy right now. It just got me killed. I think there's something bigger going on. There was like people in COD complaining about server lags too. There's something bigger going on in the world. Oh, good idea, Dom Dom. It sounds like, though, it's more related to the game. Dom Dom is my wife and ex-girlfriend, by the way. She has said that she turned down her stream quality so that we have a better quality stream. That's a fine woman right there. Temp chains, temp chains. Ignited ground with 74% more monster life. That's pretty nasty. Gonna try it out. Definitely going to go to Caverns for this. I didn't get to do that boss in that last one. That would have been awesome. Crazy lagging on you as well. Interesting. Astral. I hope not. Alright, so again, Whirlwind Lance. We get the mini AoE. Frostbolt swap for Frosted Ground. And then we do Whirling Slash, and we grow the AoE to basically the screen size. We get a Frenzy Charge, we throw again. Boom! Giga nuts. I probably should just not run Ailment Threshold maps. It's such a different experience to not have the AoE. The AoE is a defensive layer. That's what's amazing about it. 1440, 144p now? Wow. I'm really excited to watch the VOD. Heyo, Tangle Tongue. I'm going to have to explain to all the nice and loyal people who made Kick accounts, probably at my behest, which was amazing of them. But one of the things I learned this week was that when I go to edit a video, if I want, like, gameplay material for the video, which of course I do because it's a video game video, I either have to record new content locally or not use it because the content from the stream is so awful looking. Whereas the local recording looks amazing. Now, if I can get this YouTube custom preset to look beautiful, then I can actually use stream VODs for video reel. And that's huge. Heyo! This map's popping off, dude. And I got this acceleration shrine. Let's go. What a build! What a build! Ah! Get me around there, baby. Okay. That's interesting that EU servers are bad. It's like all Amazon, right? Like everybody's servers are in Amazon. I had this theory at one point that Azure is just like Microsoft's bought Amazon servers and they called them Azure. They're not actually independent Microsoft servers. That's my big brain theory. What are servers anyway? Could any of us, given 1,000 years, make a server? Probably not. Who are we to complain about servers? This ignited ground is tough. It's making it really challenging to get my ES back up. Yeah, maybe. Interesting theory. I mean, it is a really juicy map. You see, the internet is a series of tubes. That is true. You know there's cables buried in the ocean that carry the internet to the other countries, right? That was huge, a huge learning moment for me. The learning that I had there was like, wow, you know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Charlie, yeah, so in the pinned comment, I got a Mobalytics guide, and then I just came out with a video guide for it this morning, so you can check out both of those. But the Mobalytics guide has everything. It's extremely elaborate, even has trade search filters for you to use to find the items. Can't go wrong. There are some like different things I do on stream versus the guide. Like tonight I'm testing out this chilled ground rather than the traditional shocked ground. And loving it. But otherwise, that guide's pretty fresh and should be good for you. Okay, I don't know about those teams, B-Kids. I'm going to have to look that up. That sounds wild. Whew. What are these? Strength can satisfy other requirements. It's a good leveling glove. Alright, what are we at? Map completed. 4-4 ritual. Cool. Oh, that's alright, Charlie. No worries, dude. I know how it is. I mean, the spear is kind of YOLO. I'm not going to lose potential deferral for other good things. 12 attack speed on that. Look at that lightning roll. Tier 8. Those are some okay gloves. Those are worth grabbing and like chaosing a couple times. It's about as lucky as I'm going to get tonight. There's a chaos orb. Ritual has been like really, I keep saying this every stream because it just doesn't change. It's just been really, really bad. There's just nothing most of the time. Wait, cancel that. I just buy these. Cool. What level would I recommend for the build? Oh, 90 is good. 96 a cutoff where you have like the whole tree. Everything will be satellites. Yes, you're probably right. I'm sure that is true. And we're making lots of strides to that end, right? Alright, 16% Tangle Tongue. Let's vol this to the moon, baby. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. How's it look? It looks like it rolled an enchant to me. Oh, it actually rolled the crit chance. But it only rolled it to a 19. That's worth 2 divs? Are you kidding? That's probably because of the int roll. That's probably not. Let me take the int roll off. Okay, yeah, not worth 2 divs. Well, unless people really want the int, I don't know. There's no way. I just go here in 1 div. Get to 90. Oh, B kids, we got to get you to 90, dude. Yeah, that's really true, RST Days. Very, very true. Bad roll there. Chaos Orbs. Still have the crit bonus. Crit bonus gone. Those are dead. Okay. Items are making it easy on me. Hit chance for spells and cast speed. And the dump. Still nothing for my Essence of Horror. By the way, okay, we have 35 viewers now. Does anybody know how this Essence of Horror works? I found my first one ever today. Just now. I tried looking up how it works. There was nothing out there. That's like kind of a classic thing in PoE2 is like they can't really data mine the game, so nobody truly knows how anything works still. It's kind of awesome. Those are both good. All 3 of those are good again. Holy cow. Got a 16. Yellow. Pack size, monster packs, magic monsters, additional packs. Is this a 6 prefix? Oh, baby. These are the dream, man. A 6 prefix map. Wait till you see how good that is. Alright, let's see here. Hop on TRT and join one of those carry groups to get to 90. Do they have those? They have carry groups? Yeah, Avram the second, the weapon swap just does not matter. Literally, it can just be anything. And I should probably point that out in the guide, I guess. Or like leave it blank. That might make it even more obvious that it just doesn't do anything. There's a tower here. There's a tower here. So that means I want to get those before I run these nodes because they get 2 more juice. 2 more juicies. Oh, a slick. Where's the 6 prefix? Is this it? Yeah, okay. Watch how juicy this is. Hopefully I don't die in front of my friends here. I think he meant TFT, which is the Forbidden Trove. It's the official PoE2 Discord channel. And they have like services and like carries and then like bulk trade and all sorts of stuff. You don't know about TFT? Does that mean you do your own Sekimas? Holy, this build. I'm just not over it. Look at it go. Jeezums. What is that armor, dude? Lamellaire. Okay, Frenzy Charge. Boom, bigger whirlwind. I can't believe it gets even bigger. I'm working on a jewel that will make it even bigger than this. Not that it needs more size. Wisps for me are now just an opportunity to change your map music for a while, which I very much welcome. The Dawn of the Hunt song is awesome. Oh god, Invincibility Shrine. Oh, careful. Oh, careful. So tricky, game. Yeah, TFT. We got you. We got you. Now I'm invincible for 43 seconds. Very nice. This invincibility shrine is so rare. Yeah, Deadeye is the most approachable build for this whirling slash stuff. It's definitely my preferred. I spent a long time on Ritualist and Amazon, and then understood what Gemling is doing. I didn't give much of a nod to Blood Mage. I'd actually still just like to roll a Blood Mage this season and experience all the bleed stuff. That might be my last thing I do in this season, because it looks really cool and I just haven't touched it. It'll be good campaign practice too. Holy smokes. Where did that guy go? Does this wrap around? That would be so amazing. Ah, it doesn't wrap. Can it get to the other side? Let's try. Go. 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 Speed. 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 Yes. Made it. Boom. Wiped the screen. Such fast movement speed. This build is the best. Is Infernalist completely broken? I don't know. Blood Mage is. Yeah, I haven't seen Infernalist doing anything. What is this goofy chainmail? I know what that is. Banners always have maximum valor. That's actually a pretty cool armor. That's a very cool effect. You want to get bled with this armor? Coat of Red. I don't think I have this armor, so I'm going to bring it up. 132 splinters. That might be a personal best there for a P1 breach. It'd be so nice to have CI. I could actually just sit there in that ritual. Ooh. Aristide is farming trials. If anybody needs an ascendancy, he's offering. Sekimas. You want to give it a go, but the price of the rings is insane. It's flexible. Really, all the non-unique gear pieces are flexible. Is the Sacred Flame absolutely necessary? Kind of. It depends on how hard of content you want to do. If you want to do what I'm doing, yeah, you gotta have it. Ah, it's good for pet builds. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's not recent. Sweet. Boots are so interesting. One thing I've learned about boots this season is that boots are a long sell. Boots don't go flying off the shelf. Like if you're crafting lots of boots, you shouldn't expect them to sell quickly. I'm going to get down there. I'm just going to make some more space here. Apparently I had both of these, so they are just chance shards. If you wanted to not use Sacred Flame, just use the Lycosidae. It's like a free shield, basically. What this will do is like double your speed. See how fast I am with it? So you compensate for the lack of damage with speed. But that said, Sacred Flame's like really, really, really good for this build, so save for a Sacred Flame. Yeah, it really is, Jameson. It really is. Amos, no, you shouldn't. You don't need 100. I think my rings are both like 10 to 15 range. You just have to know exactly what you want, and then keep an eye on the new posts for rings. Because exactly what you want at any given time, there's only going to be like 2 or 3 up. But then if you check the offline options, you'll see like the real price of it, and you just gotta wait for one of those people to sign on. I think it's something a lot of people don't realize about trading. It doesn't necessarily cost what you see in your current live search. I need to get my big whirlwind down here. This is actually not the big one, believe it or not. This is the small AoE. Here comes the big one. Boom! Yeah, if you figure out exactly what you want, and you have a like ingenuity, you know, to kind of pad some of the stats there, then it shouldn't be hundreds of divs in rings. Now, certainly you could spend hundreds and get the benefit of hundreds. Those rings are really amazing. But I have spent my hundreds of divs on other stuff. Like I bought today a really, really good Coming Calamity. Like absolutely giga nuts Coming Calamity. It was like 40 div. That's silly. But I just love the armor, and it's really great. So I just wanted to have one. I don't ever have to wonder if I should get a better Coming Calamity. That was solved. Okay, we're going to take this Immune to Fizz and see how it goes. Everything's about testing. That node I don't even need. Pack size rare monsters, yummy. This is going to be yummy. It's going to be pretty rippy too, though. I'm going to come up here and then try and sprint through it. 6.5 divs today in Trial of Chaos. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, so my rings, you know, like if you took the rarity off of these are 1 div rings. It's the rarity roll that makes them, you know, pretty pricey. Actually, this one was really cheap. This one was 3 divs. I bought this because of the lightning res implicit to solve my lightning, which I was struggling with. This one was more expensive. It's a breach. It's got the 550 accuracy, a little bit of rarity. I don't remember what this was because those stats kind of suck. But it's definitely a medium tier ring. Hey-oh! Holy cow. This build. Did you see that expedition go bye-bye? That was so ridiculous. This is the greatest build I have played in this game so far. Of course, Spark was amazing because of the boss deletion and just like the ease of play. But this is definitely like more potato-y than Spark. We got critical damage bonus with spears here. Whenever you see a crit chance or a crit bonus, especially on an emerald, you want to pay close attention to what's going on with that jewel. So If it were a 19 or 20, I would probably fracture it and try and hit it. It's only a 16. So if you fracture on a 16, you can't divine it back up. So you never want to do that. But I am going to hit it with some chaos and see if I can roll another mod. And then it might be worth divining and selling. We'll see. Not the dream. The ally damage is nice. Damage with spears. Okay, this is starting to come together. We're at a 2 div emerald. So now, let's say, so for this roll we have a 12 out of 15, a 10 out of 16. Let's say we rolled a 18, a 12, and a 12. Still 2 div. Okay. So not a whole lot to gain here. So now, from here we could vol it. Or I could try to divine it to hit a Giga Nuts. Pretty unlikely. Or I could just sell it for 2 div. Essence of Horror says upgrades a normal item to magic, magic item to rare, with 1 guaranteed property. Can only be used on gloves or boots. Oh, is this the property? Oh. Oh, okay. So this is going to be insane with the new boot crafting. I wonder if that's a prefix, a suffix, or just like an additional property overall. Now we understand what Essence of Horror does. Thanks for making me look at that again. It turned out that was really obvious. This mod is a brick. I'm finally convinced. Increase gold found in area. Just vol them and throw them in the trash. Because that is a brick mod. Can't believe that's true. But I've done enough testing of it now that I'm a believer. My tinfoil hat is nice and crinkly. I know, that's crazy. We're going to be zooming with this. And these are going to get really expensive. So I'm going to save that. Let's see what we got here. Quant. Any quants in here? That one's solid. That one's Ailment Threshold, which sucks, but it's good. It's a good map overall. That one's gold. We'll do another Ailment Threshold. They're not my favorite, but it goes okay. So much seepage. Throw the thing, swap the gem, shoot the ice, and go. See, it's really fast. I didn't swap the gem back, though. Because I'm bad. There we go. Whoa, laggy. Oh god, don't die. There we go. I got stuck there on lag again. What's with these shield bros? Not dying. I suppose for Ailment Threshold I could throw on Cast on Crit. I'd have to turn something off. Or like unsocket some of my spirit support gems I have in. Because I just have like extra spirit. So I have like Clarity, Vitality, and Deadly Herald in just because. Oh, goodbye, buddy. That was a Rogue Exile appearance. This build is so awesome. Well, I think I might have gone the wrong way. Not that it will take long to fix. Hey, you. Are you going to bed or just hanging? Going to bed. Love you.
Oh, you too.
Have a good sleep. Cat's going to bed. Good night, cat. Peace in the Middle East. Oh, we got a wisp. And a breach. We're going to be busy here. Yep. You could roll 55 move speed boots after the patch. Oh, God. Almost just died. Omen Resurgence just saved me. I think it was the wisp. Dorsch says goodnight. She says goodnight, Dorsch. Whoa! It is so rippy in here, dude. How am I alive? Don't leave home without your Omen of Resurgence. Also, it is so laggy, man. Oh my god, it's so laggy. I can't even, like, move. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're cruising. We're vibing, we're driving. I'm dead. I got stuck. Jeez, man. Get back on the horse. Get back on the horse. Okay. What do we got here? Caverns. It's a pretty weak caverns. Ooh, I love Deserted. Great map. With a boss, we'll use the tier 16 on that one. That'll be good. What are these boots I grabbed? Oh yeah, dodge roll passes through enemies. Cheesy boots. Chuck. Frost. And we go. The Ailment Threshold last map, like I never did get a Frenzy Charge. That's a big game changer. If I had an unset ring, I would go get the cast on crit set up so I can toggle it. I don't want to do cast on crit all the time. Is this one threshold too? And threshold is gutting me. There we go. I got a frenzy charge. Need to use it. Okay, there we go. Big AoE, baby. I did. Earlier in the season, I tried like a big boss juicing strategy with Lightning Spear, Wind Serpent's Fury. And it was okay. You know, the best farms are pinnacle content. Logbooks are the best farm. I stopped doing them just because I had done enough logbooks and it was time to like learn and experience other parts of the game. But yeah, then I incorporated that bossing strat for a while. And it was good. At the time, it was before the patch to rares. So it was actually a really good source of tiered rares before tiered rares became super common. GGG has like made us obsessed with rare ground loot. It's like the most important thing now. They should know all we care about is currency. Give us the divs. Currency is power, man. Beak Hitters asks Aristide, are you still farming? My boy needs an ascendancy. I do have to watch out for this tornado. It's pretty rippy. I wonder what damage type that tornado is. Holy gear. Look at all this. My filter is extremely strict, so this is pretty crazy. It's because of the zone. The zone being such high level is what's causing that. Bad. Whoa, Fort of Cold. Keep that, I guess. That lightning roll is absolutely giga nutty. Let's see what other prefixes we get. Okay, that's brick. Bad. Bad. 30 move speed. It's full suffixed. That's pretty bad. I'm going to pass on that crossbow. Always take amethyst ring. Woo, 117 fizz. That's tier 5. I mean, there's a chance I could roll the other fizz on top of it, so probably need to slam. 500 DPS. That's probably worth a couple chaos. Base crit chance plus dex. Okay, I think that's a crossbow. Maybe one day I'll be a real boy. I mean, I think I did my first character Sekima's myself, because I think Sekima's is really fun. But when I was like re-rolling a class and when I did my Deadeye, I just paid for the carry. Because you're just so excited to get your new class going, you know, and your new idea going. The joy of Sekima's will still be there when you're done, you know? Aristide says he'll let you know when he gets there. That's awesome, dude. Awesome collab. Whoa, boy, it's going to be a mess in this room. A mexpedition. Something like that. I'm full again of gear. Gear to look at. Whoa! What a starter pack for armor. Holy resist on those boots. They're still not good though. I think for armor boots, they've got to have move speed. This thing's crazy. Ceremonial robe. Does that get a fracture? Fracture the spirit or the fire. It's really good. I think that gets a fracture just for fun, at the very least. Some pack size. Quant from monsters. Very nice. Come over here. Additional rares. But I kind of just want to get this pack of flags here, so I'm not going to get too obsessed with these remnants. You never want to get too obsessed with remnants. Okay, I'm going to crack that and run away. Hey-yo. Oh, sweet. Oh god, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck! Dude! Go! Was that the whole expedition? Oh my god, that was awesome. Can't get enough Sekimas? Yeah, I think a lot of people get that fever. That's awesome. It's really cool to have something in the game that's like that for you. You just like would rather do that than even sleep on any given night. It was a crazy juicy expedition. Oh, I think I just went over that wall. That was the opposite of getting stuck. I just went right around that thing. Still have some rares left to kill, and then have one more ritual pack. God, I am completely full. I can't even pick up a currency item. Could probably turn Greater Jewelers off. I think it's just like Legacy on and Filter Blade. You have to have like a couple hundred of those for a Divine. Something silly like that. It got like double nerfed. Oh, we have the boss. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be sketchy because I'm on chilled ground. This guy's a sketchy boss fight too. So because of chilled ground, I'm not reapplying shock to him. So it's just a little trickier. Normally the primal will just delete, but you have to have shock on the monster to delete like that. I can't handle more items. Maybe I could just wear Wake of Destruction and then still have Shocked Ground. That's an interesting thought. Because the the Whirlwind won't absorb both and apply both. But since the Chill at range is like the defensive layer, I could apply Chill at range and then Shocked Ground at boss. The Shocked Ground also, those boots give like base flat lightning damage. Quite a bit, actually. So that's an interesting thought there. Oh my gosh. Do level 20 gems ever show up in Ritual? And Chaos Spell Staff with max mana could be good, right? Spell damage, chaos damage, 4 to level spells. I feel like that has some potential. I don't know. I don't know casters. Oh yeah, that's it. Another bad one. It was a tier 5 tablet. It rolled 3 quant. What's going on with that? Arr, I hit the lightning res. That's alright. It'll still be very good. It's all about these next 2 prefixes. Hit a tier 3 energy shield. Oh, and a tier 1 energy shield. Wow, did I whiff that? So I think it's like kind of a brick now. The likelihood of fixing those rolls is terrible. Is this still really worth some div just with spirit and 2 resists? There's no way. Let me do this. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's a more realistic price. We're gonna chaos. I lost the res. I lost the spirit. Some items just steal your money. Alright, so this guy is 468 DPS with 7 crit chance and 33 dex. We're going to give this the typical treatment here. Got the 3rd socket. Easy. Now we're at 590 dips with 7 crit chance and 33 dex. Let me go like this. Well, the fizz is relevant. Let's go like that. Sweet. That's a crossbow, baby. Hoppa. Amethyst rings. I love amethyst rings. Let's give that one a infinite. Ooh. Ooh. Greater infinite. Oh. Little crafting class here. Oh boy. Arrgh. Shoot me in the foot evasion. Triple stat flat chaos ring. Who knows what that's worth? Hey, that one's not bad either. That's a oddly could be good ring. Could be good. PoE would make a great MMO. You could have like garage sales at your encampment. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wow. This guy is mysterious. I don't know what to think about this ring. I'm going to drop it in the 10 and see if it gets any love. And it probably won't, but... XP gain chance here. Temp chains. XP. Rare monsters pack size, magic packs. Both not really that great. Okay, where should I go next here? I think I have one more good map just chilling. It's this one. Ailment threshold again, dude. That's painful. Maybe what I can do is... Can I run an overwhelming presence? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna run... So I'm gonna pull the charge infusion, run overwhelming presence, see if I can get the frenzy charge, and then buff up and then switch back. It's pretty tryhardy, but like the extra AoE is what it's all about. That's why we're here. What's up, Kyle? 3 Socket Calamity, very nice. And the Sacred Flame. Yeah, man, you're ready to go. If you got a little bit left over div, you can switch the gear to accuracy type stuff. Alright, so pre-buff. Lance. Swap on the Frostbolt. Throw Frost. Zoom, 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 zoom. And we're big. And then if we can get this Frenzy charge, we're going to go ahead and get even bigger. I don't know if this Overwhelming Presence is going to work for that. Like, theoretically, it should. I could actually look at the math and maybe figure it out. Let me look at the math here. So, on the map, what is the ailment threshold? 139%. God, that's high. This thing, enemies in your presence have 23%. Reduced. Is reduced the additive modifier, whereas less is the equivalent of a more modifier. So yeah, I'm still not going to be able to get this frenzy charge. Fascinating. Oh, very awesome, Kyle. I think the new patch has some people excited and kind of hyped up and playing again, which is great. I had quite a bit of stuff sell today, too. It was so refreshing. Just deleted those two meanies. I love the late... the late Kosis music. Oh, I have frenzy charges. Oh my god. Throw. Yes! I did it somehow. Okay, so now... we just go back to this. In case we get more for some reason. Maybe it was the bosses? Do the bosses not have the threshold? That would be interesting. You're going to enjoy Wind Serpent's Fury a lot more for Pinnacle repeats. But I do... So I just published a video guide this morning. And I do a demonstration of bossing. It's still very fast. And then if I were doing repeat Pinnacles in this build, I think it would be probably just as fast as Wind Serpent's Fury. It's just a little bit more work, because Wind Serpent is one button, right? But yeah, Zesh dies in like 2 to 3 seconds. You just have to like use combo and Yeah, if I were doing repeats, I'd run like a war banner and some other stuff. Change the tree a bit. It'd probably be equivalent. It is like more technical. When Serpent's Fury is just like slap, 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 delete. This one's a little bit. There's a little bit more going on. Okay, we've got 3 blue chest nodes and a rare. So we're just looking for a chest-based nodes for this one. The chests in Expedition are super OP, by the way. Remember to call it Chestpedition, and you won't forget that chests are super OP. Hopefully I have them all. It's like kind of hard to see. Yeah, making a new Deadeye is worth it. I mean, you don't... Oh, what the heck happened there? Dude, I need... Oh, I think the Expedition monsters came through the ritual. Rude. What? Dude, come on. That's illegal. They're not allowed to do that. I did not plan on them doing that. I would not have started that ritual if I knew that they could do that. Broken, dude. Crafting bases, silver. Cool. Yeah, Curse. You'll be glad you swapped, man. Gloves with triple T1 flat, T1 bonus. Would that beat double flat and accuracy? So the only thing about that question is, and I don't actually know for sure, plug it into POB or like just plug it into the build and test. You know, the triple flat is not giving you Falcon Dive. It is not giving you Pinpoint, which, you know, what's the other one? I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, like this, all these nodes where we increase accuracy, right? Those are keying off of your base accuracy. So, you know, flat accuracy, of course, works just like flat damage. And having it on those gloves is really big. But just give it a test, you know? Just give it a test run. That's the only way to find out. And POB is pretty good too. It's not perfectly accurate with everything yet. Not that it should be already, but it's worth mentioning. Okay. See if we have any more maps in here. Rarity, items, packs. Pack. We'll do size. Temp chains. Gold. Gold is a brick. That one's pretty good. I'm so mad those... I'm still a little bitter those Expedition monsters came down and did that. That's illegal. Look at this 102 rarity backwash. Let's go. That's going to be nasty pants. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, replacing those gloves to test is cheap. Like a pair like this. Well, these are expensive because they have rarity. But like the Fire's a tier 7. They're not very, like, high ES. I don't know. I don't think these were that expensive. A pair just to test out the difference isn't going to break the bank. Look, my game has color again. Yay. Alright, frenzy charges. I need to throw my spirit. Don't die. There we go. Big whirlwind, baby. Big whirlwind. That's going outside of the screen. Look at Herald of Ash go. Look at 0 support gems. I don't even have the strength for it. Herald of Ash, like shredding the corners of the screen. That is ridiculous. Oh god, I ran straight into that fireball. That was bad gameplay right there. Sometimes it's fun to let the breach build up a bit. And you can come through and lawn mow. Woo! Boy, that attack speed bonus from like the triple resonant trinity is really noticeable. When that thing kicks off, the speed feels really different. Definitely bait. Don't do it. What is this mask? Blood magic. Skill mana cost converted to life. Not actually valuable, right? Interesting. Woo! Look at the size of this whirler. I do have one more node I could get for AoE, which I may have to do just to truly max it out. Also could anoint one. Oh god, I could do 2 more. I can't change my anoint though. That would be so bad. And pretty cool, right? Holy shredding. This is so nuts. How many div per hour on mapping do I get mapping? It's really hard to tell because the main div is from rares, well crafted. Rares, well targeted with a filter. Rares and magics, well targeted with a filter, and then I don't want to say like, you know, expertly crafted, but at least like recognizing what's good on what you picked up and how to change it. That's the highest source of divs, so obviously that's like not a fixed measurement. As far as like raw currency off the ground div per hour, I don't know. I could give you like a per map. I'd say like per map it's maybe half a div in raw currency. Usually about 5 chaos, maybe a chance or an annul, bunch of exalt. So yeah, I think a half a div per map is reasonable. Ritual's been really unlucky. I mean, you should expect some decent omens from Ritual if you're running level 80 areas. You do need to run level 80 areas. So yeah, if we pretend Ritual hasn't been a cruel step cousin to me, it would be a lot more. It's definitely a lot lower than last season. Last season, cranking juicers, it was multi-divine per map. Like, I was going out and buying 2 div maps because it was worth it. Rarity of items from monsters, we'll take that. Munsters. Pack size, ooh, nice, look at this up here. Nice flag clusters. Sold all your omens for the new patch. Good idea, Haley. Welcome back to YouTube, Haley. Sorry about bailing on Kick. It might not be permanent. I don't know if you just joined. I talked about it earlier. Talked about my conundrum. Rituals are so pleasant with this build, dude. It's an XP shrine? I think it's XP shrine. Yeah, it was. Okay, let's go get the let's go get this wrecked position. Man, it's so hard to play on words, expedition. These are the fastest expeditions of my life. That was ridiculous. Hi-yo! Speaking of divines, we called her name. Thank you, Amos, for asking that question. The divine heard us and came to see us. Those are all bad. What's new? I feel like I either got really lucky with ritual for a really long time, or it got hotfixed and it's really bad now, or I have such a long streak of super unlucky going on here. It's just kind of crazy. Terry asks, how do you maintain your mana? Just keep your gem level on the your lower level Whirling Slash. Keep your gem level low enough that your mana is restoring. By the way, my stream says chat disconnected. I don't know if that's true or not, but just a heads up. It says my bitrate is still strong. Yeah, so I have mine at 10, and it does deal more damage the higher you take it, so you just have to hit a good threshold there. And then run Font of Mana in your Whirlwind Lance. It has permanent uptime. And then in your Purity of Fire, the Spirit sockets are free, so you can run a Clarity. I just run it down here because I have extra Spirit. And I could probably go up to like 11 or 12 here, actually. Yeah, Trial of Chaos spam is probably better than mapping. Mapping is better items, but like if you're just trying to look for raw pickups off the ground, Trial of Chaos is pretty good. My gem level is at 10. Thanks, Kidders, for saying that. Helps. Helps me now. What are people doing with this mask? This face of the Sanguinancer. Lich stuff? Is that a Lich stuff mask? Damage with spears, attack speed with spears. Charm duration, evasion rating. Not good enough to riff on. Could get lucky here. Nope. And deposit. I think I have like 40 reliquary keys. That'll be fun. Enfeeble, pack size, rarity items. It's great. Rarity pack size, temp chains. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Goo. I bricked it. Those two panned out okay, even though they started out so bad. Look at that one. 93% pack size, but it has temp chains, so boo-hoo. Is for Blood Mage build lockdown? Okay, interesting. Is Lush Isle Expedition better than Trial Chaos? Yeah. Just Expedition logbooks in better in general are the best farm in the game by far, and have been the whole entire season. That is how I made my money early. Well, and logbooks were really cheap back then, but they got up to like 5 per div. Let's check what they are now. It would be interesting to know. Expedition. They're now 4 per div. 5. Okay, they're still 5 per div. Yeah, that's the best farm in the game by far. And I wouldn't consider them just Lush Isle expeditions. Like Olroth is still your thing to go for. So, like, if on the clue from the NPC it's really obvious that it's not Lush Isle, you should go to the place that the NPC is saying to go to. Let's see. Rarity, pack size, rare, items. That should do the trick. Holy. Dude, that's a nasty map. Gold has gold drop. I can't run the gold drop ones. It's for real. I'll probably die in this map, but it's pretty good. I'll run it. See if I die. Ooh, Fractured Lake. Grotto. Caverns. Augury. Blooming Field. With a boss. That'll be fun if I survive. Yep. Answer is yes. Or at least that's the tinfoil hat theory. I mean, he's definitely hinting at something. Yeah, Expedition, I mean, logbooks are just so amazing. If I were, like, not, doing YouTube and streaming, that's all I would do. They're the most fun. They're the most profitable. They're solid experience. Like, you can go all the way to level 97 on logbooks, easy. I need to re-up this spear here and go for the big hurricane. Boom! Is this a rarity shrine? I think it's a rarity shrine. The boss. Okay, we'll come back. Take advantage of this rarity shrine. What map did we roll here? 213 rarity. Hello. We're running some serious juicers tonight. Look at this AoE, man. I gotta make it bigger. It's truly off-screening. Like, it's not cheating, the off-screen. The ability is just actually off-screen. That's the coolest thing ever. Herald of Ash. This thing is shredding. Go Trinity. I can feel my movement speed boost. So, fully combat buffed, this Sacred Flame Deadeye gets up to 5.5 attacks per second, which is really solid if you're, like, familiar with these whirling breakpoints and, like, using, like, Kosude and some of the other stuff. Very solid. Like, we're running a Scepter. Now, if your Trinity's down and you don't have Frenzy charges, I think my hideout speed is in the low 4s, which is slow. That feels slow. It's actually faster than walking, at least before the patch. After the patch, walking's going to be really fast. Okay, that's got to be the end of the breach. Even though it's still going, I don't think it's going to spawn anything else. I've seen like 10 blacksmith boxes in a row. I know, it is hilarious. You just stand there. It's especially hilarious if you have Chaos Inoculation, because, like, you cannot die. You gotta be a little cautious in these still with your Chaos Res at, what am I at, 54? Even if it was at 75, so gotta be careful. Is that more Katako's Current? I find those so much. Goodbye, Rogue Exile. Thanks for coming. What is that armor? I don't actually know. Oh, she came back. That's so cool. The thing I do like about the Rogue Exiles is they drop a lot of jewelry, right? Because they're usually wearing like 2 rings and an amulet. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna go get this expedition and then I can show off the like bossing mechanic because I know there were some questions about that. All right, we got chest node, magic monsters, logbooks. These are things I say like every time I stream, but it's just informational. The chests in these expeditions are where it's at, but if you don't have good chest flags, which this one does not, then you can't go for chests. And you don't want to just generally take remnants because they're good. You really want to either farm chests or monsters if you can. Wish I could get to that node. I can't. So yeah, this one's got rarity of monsters here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Come down here. I don't actually want that chest node, but I think I have to get it because it's going to be absorbed in that other node. And then since we're going monsters, we just want like... We've got 2 okay remnants. We really just want like flags now. And generally this is going to be like not a very good expedition, basically. Just didn't pan out well, and it's a monster expedition rather than a chest one. I cannot believe the mechanics of this build. I can't believe you get to snapshot AoE. You get to, like, leave this the way it is. It's so ridiculous. Ooh, that looks cool back in the background. Look at that. That looks really cool. From white chests, that's OP. I guess I don't have enough faith in the white chests. An amethyst ring with a terrible mod. I got excited. I was like, oh, something I can take out of expedition. Got a chaos orb. Yes! Crushing it. Look at that crossbow. That's pretty good, isn't it? Okay. And then the big thing about surviving expeditions is divine. You just don't want to stop moving. Stopping your movement is death. Getting lots of divines, baby. Alright, give me some Haley Jade white chests here. Alright. Where is the waypoint? I want to port up to the boss. I didn't see one. Interesting. There's the last ritual, but I don't need any points. So I'm going to skip it. Okay. I don't know where the boss is. How much rarity on gear? I try to be around 100, always. 94. I do wish I was a little over 100. I think there's a difference. And then I'll co-op with a buddy of mine who's on 400, and it looks the same. So 100 is like where you want to be. Re-up this bad boy. Look how huge it is. Oh my god, that was with the frenzy charge. That's so awesome. We do want shock for the bosses. It's pretty important, actually. It's not required to kill them, but it makes it a nicer fight. Alright, so we're just going to build up combo on this guy and then unleash on him like this. It's pretty smooth. And then I'm not sure if he's going to phase out. Maybe I can just keep the combo up on him. That would be pretty cool. Nah, he phased out. Ow. Oh, come on. I tried to move there. Oh my gosh. I suck. Kibbers, Aristide has given you his in-game name for a free trial ascendancy. What a guy. This is that fragile regrowth armor. This thing's really interesting. don't think either of those can be good. So yeah, all bad. All bad stuff. Rares, packs, not bad. Pack size, vol monsters, not bad either. That third one's terrible. It's got gold on it. Stay away. Rolled to XP. Not a bad map though. And yeah, sad about that gold mod. Wish it wasn't there. Kibbers is on his way. Good collabs, good collabs. I want some boss rematches, man. That was sad. Definitely should have easily killed that boss. Just being a potato. Potato fighting. Yes, so I've actually never run the Incinerate version. It looks really cool. I respect it. This one is chill or shock. I keep both. The shock is essential for bosses, and the chill is really cozy for mapping. The AoE on the chill makes it so that most of the time monsters don't ever even get to me. And it maintains permanent uptime of Wind Dancer and Tailwind because of that. So it's just like a very nice defensive layer. My EHP is actually very low, and I am not res capped. And that is because the plan is just to not get touched, pretty much. And the plan works pretty well. You're using Amazon. Why is your whirling not as big as yours? It's because you're on Amazon. I do have a guide pinned at the top of the chat. It links to my Mobalytics write-up for this build, which I published today. And that also links to the YouTube video I have, which covers this build. And in the opening of the build, I break down the different classes and like the pros and cons and why ultimately I'm running on Deadeye. Deadeye is not technically the highest ceiling class for this build. But it is like the easiest to obtain, like a comfy delete everything spot like we're in here. And I haven't even like min-maxed gear really. I mean, I just got stuff that was solid but not super OP. And yeah, it's really great on Deadeye. And yeah, there is no way for Amazon to get an AoE as big as Deadeye has. Actually, there's no way for any class to get an AoE as big as Deadeye gets it. Deadeye. The Queen. Ranger is the Queen Bee. Tier 5 utility belt. Weird. Yes! Music change! So many sacred foci. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Breaches are so fun with this build. 2 sacred foci and a utility belt. How weird. Oh, I lost my Dawn of the Hunt music. Dang. Jamil. What is this tornado stuff everywhere? It's from the Wisp, but like, what do you want me to do? It's not here. There it was. Owl Talisman. What the heck? There's still little tornadoes in here. If those kill me, I'm going to be salty. Whoop. Okay, I should be able to get over here to this side and catch the far side of this breach over here still. Because I'm super fast! Screen is kind of routinely skipping now. I wonder why. Looks like my bitrate is fine. 81, not bad, not bad. Splinters at the end. Thanks, GGG. We were basically done with Breach because we were picking up splinters one at a time. And now we are not. Everybody excited about the PoE announcements? I didn't zoom in too close to figure out everything that was said, but like general takeaway I gathered was we're getting a new league every 4 months, alternating between PoE 1 and PoE 2. I mean, if that's true, we are so spoiled. Well, yeah, I was going to increase my whirling slash level because my mana is nicely solved. I don't have any leech. I gotta do that. Okay, apparently this map does not join itself down there. So that's awkward. One thing I do miss is I used to ID and craft gear while I ran around the map, and you cannot do that with this build. Because right click is how you move. Oh god, it's Meteor Shrine. The most deadly shrine ever. Two months in each game. Oh, is that what it is? So it's going to be PoE 1 League, 2 months. PoE 2 League, 2 months. Is that what it is? That would be OP. I thought it was like a 4-month rotation. So like 2 seasons a year. I was a little bit disappointed because I am a little bit of a PoE 2 bro. I like both games. I would say on paper PoE 1 is like the better game, as it should be. It's had 12 additional years of development and refinement. But I just like the shell of what PoE 2 is, which is why they did it. To hit the reset button and create a new shell. And yeah, I really like the shell that they made with PoE 2. Okay, that's amazing, Haley. Thanks for clarifying that. Now I'm like super hyped. So we've got a PoE 1 season in June. So next PoE 2 season would be in August. Is that right? Dude, where is this expedition? What the heck? Must be up here. There it is. Ah, 4 months each, one between. Okay, cool. So if you want to just keep playing, if you want to just play one game, you're on a 4-month cycle. I get it. Amazing. Alright, so let's analyze this expedition. We've got a chest monster node here. That's just like a guaranteed take. So we'll start there. Immune to lightning's rough. Immune to fire and lightning's even rougher. Make sure I didn't grab that. Another immune to lightning. I guess I'll just go ahead and take immune to lightning. Immune to lightning, immune to fizz. This could get interesting. Let's make it spicy. Yeah, that's really exciting. Damn it. Ah, I got stuck on terrain there. Working out the final kinks. The build is set. The gear could use a little improvement. And then just like understanding the kinks of like when and how death is still possible. That's where we're at. It's a good phase to be in. The map's a little weak. I'm gonna go see if I got a better one. Rarity, items, size, monsters. Yeah. That one's good. Tier 16 too. Yeah, idols were cool. And the original Settlers was cool. You know, shipping out boats was pretty fun for a while. By the end, I just like didn't like the mechanic, but you know, it's kind of beside the point. Let me go run this hideout. Let's see if I can even pre-buff in a hideout because it's like so jam-packed, right? Oh god, it's this one too. This one's a terrain nightmare. Easy. Frenzy charge. Boom. Big whirly. Oh my god, what could I possibly be stuck on right there? Holy smokes. Researchers, woohoo! That was fast. Farmville, very nice. Oh, that is awesome, Bee Kidders. That's so cool, dude. And thanks, Aristide. Very awesome of you, dude. Hey-o. Thanks, Box. So this is a tier 16 map. I'm a little surprised this wasn't a bit juicier. 36 quant, 150 rarity. Pack size, magic monsters, rare monsters. What happened? This like didn't roll. That is really weird. Junior asks, how do I get the frost started? I swap in a frost bolt and just like shoot it. That's pretty much it, man. Both looking good. Pray for no gold or temp chains. I got temp chains on that one. That's okay. I'm going to roll it off like a boss. I'm going to reforge it. $14. Temp chain stayed. That map bricked. Rip, rip. Double rip. Hate doing gem swaps. I mean, on PC they are as fast as boot swaps. Like, cause what you can do is, you know, you enter map, hold gem, you literally hit F, swap R, swap back. I think it might be faster than boots actually. Yeah, you can see it. I have like a whole video guide with a whole bossing section and a boss example. Ready, monsters, packs, items. Looks pretty solid. Any good off-meta build recommendations for Bee Kidders? He doesn't want to do spears. My man. Whew, 39 quant. Have to run trenches though. I hate trenches so much. We'll go Riverside. Hate doing swaps in general. Well, this is not the build for you then. Swaps required. Yeah, I mean, weapon sweat. Weapon set is not really a swap, right? Because the game does it for you. This one's worth it though. It makes the whole map easier. Look at that. It only took like 2 seconds. But I can understand not wanting to do it. I definitely understand like quality of life type stuff. And you do have to throw it again for this super jumbo AoE here. So. Ignite Chrono. There you go. Kidders. Ignite Chrono. Let's see. If I were running off meta. I'd run a totem warrior. A totem warbringer. I've wanted to run a ballista totem like crossbow guy for a long time. I've seen videos of those like being pretty solid. The twisters are really fun. I don't know if you've messed around with tornadoes. Oh, those are spears, though. Those are technically spears. They don't feel like spears. You could run Invoke or anything. There's like Flicker Strike builds out there that are pretty sexy. There's a lot. There's actually a lot of options for strange builds. More so than last season. Mjolnir White Lightning Swap. That sounds cool. Dude, these shield monsters are not cool. You spears. Hilarious, dude. He's a Johnny. He's a resident Johnny. Yeah, do spears next league after they nerf them. Good idea. You'd be like, why did everybody like spears so much? These suck. Yeah, you could run an Aura bot and just come into the maps with me. Just kidding. Yeah, the Wind Dancer Titan looks really fun. Yeah, anything casting spells is off meta. That's because it's all pretty bad compared to this. That is an invincibility shrine with shield monsters. I can't... Like, I had trouble sleeping at night because I just saw that. How am I going to kill that? This is going to be hilarious. Okay, and come behind him. Oh yeah, there is a Spark Blood Mage. So you probably didn't do Spark last season since you're an off meta, bro. That sounds awesome, Aristide. That sounds really awesome. $123. Hello, chest. Haven't tried minions at all in PoE2. They seem slow. There's like a button where you tell them where to go, and I was like, no. Unacceptable. Cold Spark Chrono. That sounds cool. Yeah, I get a little stutter lag on Savannah sometimes. Sand is hard to load. Whoa. Okay, what's going on here? 13 monsters left. There's just one ritual to go get, so... We'll just check this out and then go get it. Whoa! 4 crit chance base. That's always worth grabbing and hitting with chaos. Cannot defer. Greater annulment. 106 spell damage with chaos damage there. No level to skills though. Okay. That'll do it. You never did tell minions where to go? Okay. That's promising. That's very promising. Good to hear. Ice Fang Orbit. Contributes to chill magnitude. That's interesting. Looks like I already have that ring. That's surprising. Weird. My god, this ring. Talk about the right properties and the wrong rolls. Wow. That ring's just like ready to rock. I got 2 tier 6 flats. Yeah, it's bad. Man on kill recovery is always really good. I don't know what to combo with that specifically. It's just such a good mod on its own. Shot ground. Items and chests. How much is on here? 70% deli? Oh god. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It doesn't have increased rare monsters, or I actually probably would do it. This thing's bad. And I gotta find another map. 30 items pack. Size. No wait, packs size. There we go. This is a really good map. It's 37 deli with minus 10 res, so I'd probably die somewhere in here, but give it the old college try. Could run this trenches. It's pretty insane. Trenches is so rippy for this build, though. I like Haley's suggestion. Just play what you love. Float around with characters? I don't know what that's referring to. No idea there. Oh god, trenches. I don't want to die. Death is inevitable. Oh, I need to make my AoE bigger. Shonk. There we go. You move around, you are suspended in the air moving. I saw it once. I mean, there was Temporalis, but that doesn't sound like what you're talking about. The charm that involves Ignite works on Burning Ground. I didn't know that, actually. Interesting. Is that the one I'm wearing? Are you talking about Byra's? There you go, kidders. Woohoo! Hey, ascendancies are very important in general, dude. Always get your ascendancy points when you can. Word to the wise. Actually, not true. Some classes have dead ascendancy points. Like Ritualist. Literally nothing to do with these last 4 points. 10 kids. I was all worried about this map. It's going swimmingly. Any dowsing charm works on Burning Ground. Really? Huh. So Byra specifically says attacks, so I assumed that it didn't. So you're saying the tooltips are wrong again. Come on, man. That was a nice breach. I was going to wrap around there. That would have been pretty sexy. I didn't realize it wrapped around. Okay, trenches is going okay. I can't complain. We're having fun in the trenches. Oh boy, it's a wisp. Dead. Whoa. What is the boss? I mean, there is no boss in this version of the map, but when there is one, what is the boss? Who is it? Interesting. Oh, I'm cruising. A successful trenches in the bag. Almost. Gotta do this ritual still. Jinxing it. That's true, they did change the name. So mine says use when you 20% to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. Knights enemies in presence as dealing 500% damage. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it said use when you take a fire damage from a hit. Why did I think that? There must be something else that I'm thinking of. That's really good to know. It's working great. Check the bad items. Woohoo. $22 chaos on the helmet. It's evasion, so it's probably pointless, but cool to see. It's a good roll. Look at that. Flat fizz and big fizz. Not enough on the big fizz. I can't believe I'm going to go a whole nother night with literally nothing from Ritual. That's crazy. Oh, okay, that's the other one. Okay, cool. Maybe that's why I switched to this one. Good to know, good to realize. I remember looking at modifiers for focus on Craft of Exile and being surprised by something. I'm going to go back and figure out what that was. Caster is spell skills or cast speed. Okay. So a focus should be pretty easy to jerry-rig. Oh no, here's two more. Okay, never mind. Take it back. I take it all back. Okay. Yeah, there's no cheat codes in the focus crafting that it looks like to me. Pin. Slam some maps here. All blues. Got XP with pack size. If that rolls 16, it's 3 divs. Those bottom two are bad. This one we could go for and see if it reforges. 12 Divine Spear Sale. Let's go. Come and get it, buddy. Where is it? Must be in here. There it is. A 2.1 attacks per second, double socked, super elemental spear. Interesting. Wonder what this guy's gonna do with this. Probably something that's not gonna work out, kind of like me. That's probably when I bought it. Or maybe I crafted it, I don't remember. He's going gemling, so. Hey! Glad I was online for that. I didn't think that baby was going to sell. Just never knew. See how we did? We rolled gold. Everything rolled bad, but this one actually rolled kind of sexy. More rares with rare monsters have an additional modifier. So that's a solid little map. Alright everyone, I'm going to call it a night there. Thank you all for watching. Got the new build guide video and written guide out for this Whirling Slash, if you're interested. Also to the regulars on Discord, I'm actually going out of town this weekend with my family. I'm going to be without access to a computer for about 7-8 days. which will be really great for me and for the kids, but it'll be really bad for keeping up with PoE content and Discord. I will miss you all. Good night, everyone.